Good morning, students of class 11th E. How are you all today? I hope you all are fit and fine, healthy, and also studying with us. I, Sabah Shaheen, and of course you are familiar to me that I am your biology teacher. Welcome you all again in this amazing class. Today I will teach biology of class 11th E, lesson number 2, that is biological classification. Students, before starting the class, I have a notice for you all. It is informed you that now stationery shops are opening. You can purchase your books and copies from the shop and complete your work on fair copy. Understand all of you? Now let's move into the topic. Students, you just see this image. This image will show you what we are going to study in this particular class. Can you guess what is this? Yes, it is coronavirus. And today we will discuss about viruses, viroids, and about lichens. Viruses. In the 5 kingdom classification of Whittaker, as we have studied before, there is no mention of some acellular organisms like viruses and viroids and lichens. Viruses did not find a place in classification since they are not truly living. The viruses are non-cellular organisms that are characterized by having an inert crystalline structure outside the living cell. When they infect a cell, they take over the machinery of the host cell to replicate themselves, killing the host. So, killing the host, it means it is so dangerous. The name virus, that means venom or poisonous fluid, was given by Pasteur D.J. Ivanovsky in 1892. Recognized certain microbes as causal organisms of the mosaic disease of tobacco. These were found to be smaller than bacteria because they passed through bacteria-proof filters. Later on, W.M. Stanley in 1935 showed that viruses could be crystallized, and crystals consist largely of proteins, and they are inert outside their specific host cell. Viruses are obligate parasites. Okay? A virus is a nucleoprotein, that is, it has a protein code which is called as capsid or genetic material, RNA or DNA. Okay? Students, viruses causes several diseases like mumps, smallpox, herpes and influenza. Okay? And it also causes diseases in plants. The symptoms can be mosaic formation, leaf rolling and curling. Next is viroids. It is an infectious agent with a free low molecular weight RNA and no protein code. These are much smaller than viruses. Okay? And also caused potato spindle tuber diseases. Now next is lichens. Lichens are symbiotic associations, that is, mutually useful association between algae and fungi. Okay? Algae prepare food for fungi and fungi provide shelter and absorb minerals, nutrients and water for its partner. Okay? And students, do you know lichens are very good pollution indicators? They do not grow in polluted areas. Okay? And students, the algal components is known as phycobiont and fungal component as mycobiont. Okay? Which are autotrophic and heterotrophic. We know that algae prepare their own food, and so these algae are autotrophic in nature and fungi are heterotrophic in nature. So this is the end of the lesson 2, and now it's time for the homework. Learn and write about viruses, viroids and lichens. Students, prepare all these topics for your online test. Now again I am repeating that it is informed you. Now stationery shops are opening. You can purchase your books and copies from there and complete your work on fair copy. Understand all of you? Clear? So with this, I end my class today. Enjoy your day. Keep on learning throughout the day. Have a good day. Bye, students. Take care, all of you.